Do we have enough people here to do everything? Yay.
Yeah, but DC's inbound, my dude. Alright, so we're coming out in the Junker Town. Blue team gonna be immediately running Soldier 76 on Viper. Goddess gonna be playing the Mercy. Ryan Hogg they're going to be the Junkrat and the Ana as well. I'm not sure how much I like the Ana Mercy combination. I think I've said this before, but it's almost overhealing to have that much on the full board, not much versatility. Although Junkrat will be swapped to Hanzo to get some good barrier and break damage and have the maneuverability, good sniping. On the red team, however, they're going to be running off a McCree or Reaper combination. Kind of weird. There's not going to have too much flanking going on unless the Reaper waves second to the enemy team. They really won't have much to contest to Hanzo. They'll also be running a Reinhardt Diva. Not really a combination of tanks that has much duality or synergy, but they will also be running the Mercy Zenyatta, which is actually a really good combination. It allows any flankers that might be contesting the Zenyatta to be warded away by the pocket and a damage boost, which is really useful for building transcendences fast and for keeping each other alive. If you're going to be running two basic healers, that's probably what you want to be running, unless you have something in mind of Lucio speed boost. So it looks like the blue team on defense. What is their name again? The blue balls. Okay, that's what I thought it was. So I wasn't certain. The blue balls are going to be setting as though they're setting up on the high ground. Super and Snowdrop. Nope, they're all dropping. It looks like. Most likely going to be trying to hold that corner here. Let's see if they have any strategy coming out. And the gates are open. The red team rolling out. Getting some early poke damage on the shield, pushing payload. No sword engagement so far. Foxman, is holding really far back. Great. Giraffe getting a little bit of poke coming out. Starcatcher gets put really low on the McCree there. Very nearly killed, but the healing gets him back up. The shield, although the blue team is uncontesting, they're giving us so much space. Foxman is doing nothing but holding up his shield and pressing E occasionally. Although, that being said, the Reinhardt on the red team has been put down, and Super Ninja pops off, taking not only Starcatcher out in the process, but also D-Mech and Diva. Although, with the res coming in from Chimera, it is unpunished once again, but Queen of Horizon, without his shield, is mowed through by the Soldier Hanzo combination. The Storm Arrow and the Helix Rocket damage boost, just too much to really deal with. It looks like the Red Reaper wading deep into the enemy team, not getting really any value, no ult charge being developed. Although Super Ninja, 1 health in the back, it's brought back up, but he has a dragon. The only ultimate so far in this fight. Although it looks like McCree, and Reinhardt on the red team getting really close. Something big's had to come out. The Reinhardt going aggressive, going right on the bridge. Starcatcher pops up, takes out the Roadhog. Ryan people with a big slam coming out from Korean Horizon, taking out 3. There is no follow-up, but they were too far away. He was purple, no shield, and everything went wrong there. The dragon coming out to zone them out, but with the Reaper racing out of the way, racing right into the Visor, however, and the shield for the rest of the team, there's not much it will do. The Visor coming out from Viper X Racer, taking out not only the Reaper who charged straight in, but also the Diva Mech in the process. This leaves the blue team with actually an advantage. All of their members are going to be back soon. That is, the Starcatcher doesn't somehow manage to kill. The Soldier Maid gets the pocket. Mark Nova coming out just in the nick of time to save their teammates from dying, and it'll be a 4v6 heading out. It looks as though the red team is going to be trying to take this fight, but the blue balls, this big hook combo with Hanzo takes out the charging Reinhardt, but Tremere gets into the res unpunished thanks to the Valkyrie. It looks like there's a duel going on in the sky. Goddess taking out her pistol. 2 birds trying to clip each other's wings, but another res coming out from Goddess. Dress here actually picks off the Reinhardt. He's in too deep. Once again, over-aggressive with Narkova with a big hook. The bomb could be massive, but no, it gets landed behind the gate. Behind cover, in fact, but a big charge coming out from Queen Horizon onto the cooldown list Mark Nova. It might be the end of it, but Mercy goes far forward to try and save a teammate. If they can focus fire, and Ryan gets purpled, and Mark Nova gets out of the way, Starcatcher, however, with the flank straight on the point, is able to take out the soldier in the process, no damage, and once again, Queen Horizon goes massive with his slam, cleaning up the point, and most likely, point A will be done here, and that is that they can kill Mark Nova. Queen Horizon, 3 massive slams. Sadly, the second one couldn't be followed up, but that third one was everything they needed right there. They need to keep up that tempo. They don't have an ult advantage coming into the next fight, but if Zenyatta can get his trans back up, that could be great. The Dragon, while great for zoning out team fight, is not being seen to use to its greatest extent here. They're trying to use it for kills. Starcatcher pops the high noon, zoning the enemy team, it looks like, not going for anything, although Hanzo's going to be off the right, most likely trying to pick the stationary McCree, and no one's contesting him. 3 picks 3 damage coming out from the Hanzo up the top. It could be a dragon coming out, but the dive on D.Va going on to the Mercy soldier combination. There's no support. She was alone, and she'll be demeched once again. This is unacceptable. Verg cannot be taking these sort of dives alone, especially if she does want to take them. She needs to be calling it out. Visor is popped from Viper, ending the fight pretty much. We're taking out both the Mercy on Chimera and Verg. Although Red Team committing the Transcendence, what value are they getting out of this? Mark Nova popping the whole hog, breaking the barrier, dealing immense amount of damage onto the Zenyatta and the Rhine. But another massive slam catches the mid, Falcon, Mercy, and then Essence walks forward and manages to clean up once again with a big Death Blossom. It looks as though everything worked out. The Transcendence bought enough time for the Rhine to pop off once again. Viper is going to add nothing more to retreat. He's going into old spawn. There's nowhere he can go. He's stuck down there. Discorded. He will do doing nothing for this point, and Hanzo's going to be coming out on the top left and maybe get some poke, but really, the superior ninja is going to die, or maybe get away. It looks as though he was not punished. The D.Va could have totally followed him up there, but if you don't want to do it, I guess you don't want to do it. Once again, I think a major problem with the blue comp is that they don't actually have any defensive ultimates coming in. Verg getting a nice pick on the Viper, X-Racer, and Super Ninja in return, killing Starcatcher, but the rest coming on the Starcatcher, there's not much they can do. Anyway, well, with the Transcendence on the side of the red team, they can actually outweigh not only the Dragon, but also the Visor, especially if the Zenyatta gets it up quickly. Giraffe going up top for the kill, but on the blue team's composition, there's nothing defensive. The Mercy can fly into the sky, but that can leave her team on the ground to die. A bomb coming out from Verg trying to remake with the D.Va bomb actually catches the Mercy off guard. The entire team composition from the blue balls is actually going to collapse here. With Hanzo fading in the distance and Mark Nova trying desperately to get away. His retreat staggered. Viper trying to go for nothing could be done there. Viper left alone, sad, and now dead. Blue Balls is going to need to desperately regroup here. They've been holding on to this Dragon Nano combination for an incredibly long time, yet they decided not to pop it for whatever reason. They're getting no value out of this pick, and maybe they're waiting for the combination with Mark Nova. A charge coming in from Queen, getting a massive pick on the Zarya. Everything they've been waiting for, and Queen, once again, not only getting the pick on the Zarya, but also slamming and basically killing the entire main of the team. Or also the Dragon finally comes out with the Visor, but as I said before, the Transcendence managed to block it out. D.Va zones Soldier away from the point. A pick comes out from Super Ninja, massive, taking out the Reaper, and the instant he cuts again, gets the high nooning McCree, but there's still enough damage on point. There's a Mercy, Zenyatta, D.Va, the great core of the team comp that could maybe, just maybe, pull it together. Both the Nano coming out of the Reinhardt and the Queen being purple. A big slam coming out from Foxman. It will be a cleaned up fight. But in doing so, Verg popping the mech, dropping his bomb, seemingly to be mech, but getting actually a massive 2K, but being so close to spawn, Essence isn't really going to be able to do anything. They desperately need to regroup. I do not know. It looks like okay, McCree will be backing out. Essence killing himself in the process. A regroup coming. Nope, McCree also killed himself. They're probably gonna have the rest coming out from that. I was about to say the blue team, had to pop a lot of resources there, but the 2 staggers they just got have inevitably led, the switch coming out from McCree has inevitably led to a resource actually advantage. Even though they had to pop everything in that last desperate fight, they were actually able to bring it back. The Dragon coming out, dealing immense amount of damage to Ryan, bringing him to half, but without any real reason to follow through there. All it really did was buy a little bit of time for blue balls. The Dragon guess is zoning, but Queen Horizon once again with a massive fire strike minute to take out the Soldier, and with Essence coming on the right flank, taking out Snowdrop, Mercy getting the rest from the Viper. But by now the blue team, the blue balls are gonna be so out of whack, out of sorts. But Goddess somehow gets the pick onto the Mighty Mercy and tries to save Viper from another big slam from Reinhardt, but it will be for naught. Super Ninja actually goes big in the backline with Reaper. It would seem as though he got 2 picks both onto the D.Va mech and the Soldier 70. The D.Va mech and the Junkrat here. It seems as though the blue balls are actually going to be able to side back on the point, thanks to the immense play coming out from Super Ninja, even with the big slam from Essence, from Queen Horizon, sorry. It will seem as though they're actually able to bring it back. And then Grav coming out for no reason, maybe trying to stagger. Oh, the combo is what they were going for there. With the Transcendence, there's not much that the Zarya could do. And in fact, she is barely getting away with enough health to survive here. Just barely. Actually, Verg in the baby D.Va form manages to take out the Zarya. And the Death Mines of Starcatcher take out the Ana. Both the big Visor coming out from Viper X-Racer from the back of the line. It's going to be very hard for the red team to stagger back onto this point. The big plays coming out from Verg. Berg, but there's not much they can do. With the blue team back on point in full force with the entirety of their roster, it would take a Queen Heisen the biggest slam of his lifetime. And it's not something you can really top with the way he's been playing. Although, it looks as though Chimera is going to be able to get there just in time. Where's his Reinhardt? He's going to have a slam. So they make it happen here. And let's put up the shield. But they do manage to melt him just in time. He's not able to touch the point with the damage they have. And it'll be a 3.5 point finish for the red team. Not a bad push. For all things considered, it's still very winnable for them. Holding the middle of third point is not impossible. The recovery from Blue Balls is actually incredibly surprising there. They just got it together in the end, and the cohesion that we had seen from the red team throughout the entirety of the push was just corroded. The picks were not coming out from the tanks anymore, and they weren't enabling Reinhardt to pop off as he was. The reason they were able to push so easily the first and second point, I would have to say, is because the blue team just couldn't deal with the Rein. They had a Reaper and a McCree. And it had a Reaper and a McCree, yet even then, they struggled whenever the double pocket came out in the Queen Horizon here. However, it would seem as though a different strategy is going to be coming out from the red team this time. They're not going to be running Queen Horizon on the Reinhardt. Instead, they're going to be playing a more stationary comp with the Orisa Widowmaker coming out from Starcatcher. I haven't seen that quite yet, actually. They'll be running the same supports, and Berg will still be on the Diva. However, on the blue team, this is their attack now. It would seem as though we're actually going to see a Goats combination coming out. For those who don't know, Goats is pretty much just, fuck you. I'm going to get in your face, and there's nothing you can really do. Unblockable damage from the Reinhardt, the Brigade, the stun, and with the big fight-finishing ultimate from Mark Nova, this could be pretty great here. They do suffer from a weakness to disjointing and bad teamwork, however. But if they can run this right and they can stay close and deathball it onto the Bastion that the red team has actually decided to run for their second DPS, it could be massive here, especially with the stationary target of Orisa. But we'll just have to see if ran correctly. This could be a wipe coming out on the first point. But with red team holding the high ground, they might struggle to get there. Okay, so blue team rolling out immediately. Darkcatcher getting a decent amount of damage on the Foxman, actually, generating a bit of her ultimate. It seems though neither team's committing to anything yet. The Goats composition running the closed space with payload, and it seems as though the red team is actually going to let them. But the immense damage from Bastion is going to leave Foxman's barrier to just woefully out of yep, there it goes. The barrier's down. Bastion's going to be left on the high ground. Damages, but Foxman goes in deep. If his team can follow up here, this could be great. But the deep push was not what they needed there. Giraffe actually made it with a right click to take out Foxman, and the team is once again disjointed. Zarya's going in on the Orisa from the blue team, backing away now actually, but she is low. But they're all over the place. The Brigade's in the back line, the Diva's in the back line. The Zarya was left alone in the front to die to the Orisa. And also it's a 4v6 in the back. Brigade once again leaving her team to try and take out the Bastion by herself, apparently. I don't know what she's thinking, but this fight, the Bastion just... That was too close, if we're being honest. The Bastion almost dying, maybe half health, sure, but after melting past the armor, it's very possible. It looks as though they actually managed to take out the Bastion. This is pretty big here. They weighed onto the payload, and Bastion would set up past his team, but a big bomb coming in from Berg, not quite catching anyone, though. The blue team managed to get out of the way, but in the process, it was actually a big zoning ult because they get the Bastion back online. But my hopes were for naught. The Transcendence and the Coalescence coming out from either side here. The Coalescence not doing much of the Transcendence immediate healing, but a big bomb coming in from Super Ninja, taking out not only the Orisa, but the Widowmaker as well. The very core damage combination from the Widowmaker and the Orisa, the shield is gone. They have nothing to rally around anymore. The team is shattered. Their morale broken. Mercy is going to be staggering the backline. The blue team is not pursuing her, but there it goes. Mark Nova catching her off guard. If they can kill this Mercy, then there's absolutely, there's pretty much no way for the red team to get back up here. Although Super Ninja tries to go on the Bastion by himself. If they get this pick, they might be able to go back in. But Super Ninja, sacrificing his own life for his team, says, fuck that, I'm going to kill the Bastion Baby Diva form. Sure, you got me on a mech, but you failed to shoot me when I was skinny. Leading to a pretty big dagger. Especially with the Mercy dead, there was nothing they could do. Maybe if she had still been online, they could have rezzed the Bastion in that situation. But with the team advantage going into the blue team, it will be a first point take coming in. Zenyatta getting some poke on the right side. It seems though the ultimate advantage on the side of the blue team. Foxman, I don't think, has proven himself to be as consistent with his slams as Queen Horizon, but we saw him a few times last time. Super Ninja going out big, picking off his Zenyatta in the process. If they go in right now on this, they might be able to pick up a lot of damage. Fox is actually going behind. Initially, the damage was, but now we know what's going to happen. Bastion gets picked up by the charge. He is going to die. Super Ninja managed to pick him off with the very low health that he had left, and the slam coming out into nothing, but for being honest, it was just celebratory because the Gladiator, the Light himself, managed to pick apart the enemy line with the massive flank coming in from both the tanks. The red team will be left in tatters. Ghost actually thrives whenever there is a low mobility target on the enemy team. So the fact that there are not just one, but three, the red team needs to adapt here. Actually, they just barely managed to touch Zenyatta, dropping from the high ground in the process, but besides that, there will be no more contests coming out. Essence managing to pick up Marco Nova with his bomb. Diva getting out of mech and popping her bomb to get back in. A very decent play, but the red team actually just needs to retreat here. I don't know why. They're popping a lot of balls and getting not very much value out of it. And it seems as though Berg's bomb did not catch any of the blue team off guard. The shield bubble coming out here. Diva managing to hide behind the payload. And all attack. Although Starcatcher just managed to cap the Ricket off guard. And Nurse's not resing, but Foxman goes in deep, catches the Diva. The Rider actually catching two people inside their old spawn. Orisa is left alone. There's no healing coming out. It would seem as though the Mercy is too busy having But a slam coming out, catching the Orisa once again, and Reinhardt once again coming out the big flank on the back line. Not something you quite usually see from the frontline tank himself, but it seems to be working out here, and the red team is failing to adapt. Red's coming out from the Mercy onto their Orisa. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Queen Horizon and Tremere are very easily picked off. All the res really did was serve to get the blue team even more all charge. And coming to the end of the third point, they have a grab, which is massive. If they can get 3 members, 2 even, in the enemy team, especially if Essen's getting himself killed by trying to buy time on the payload for no reason, the red team just needs to regroup. They need to get back together. And actually, Queen Horizon gone off main tank. He has gone back onto the Roadhog. They're going to be running Roadhog Zarya. They're really struggling with that Goat's composition. And while the Roadhog was a slight bit more maneuverable, oh, it goes in deep! Foxman manages to catch Starcatcher off guard once again. That is the majority of the damage down for the blue team. And that is an Ulta as well. That is everything.
I'm back in the fight. Dein Schutzengel ist da. Time to raise my APR.
No. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. It would seem as though my game momentarily crashed. The blue team once again continuing with their momentum and easily taking what the enemy team could not themselves finish. The big grab, the big ult economy coming out from the blue balls. Simply, the composition they were running, like, just countered that they were running on defense. They need to run higher mobility targets so that the Goat's composition would thrive less. Like, the Ryan was getting value from flanking, and that says something. If you're running Reaper Junkrat, and then the Ryan's flanking you, then you need to change something up. The blue team played that really well. I really enjoyed seeing Goats coming out. I want to say that your first point, like, I don't know where you guys were. Like, you guys on your first attack, you walked out of spawn, and then like one of you died, and then you were like, it worked somehow. But one of you was over there, one of you was like off in fucking Neverland. Brigade was attacking the Bastion while I was sitting on a heavy health. I don't know what was happening. I mean, it worked.
Yeah, that first attack was really uncoordinated.
After that, though, you got together really well. Like, your attack, like, whenever you went behind them on second point high ground and got the Bastion, that was really nice. Although I want to say for the red team, cheese doesn't always work. All right, Ghost counters low mobility targets, and you were running Orisa, Zenyatta, Bastion. So they were like, you need to pick up more. You need to be more mobile to be able to. Okay, first off, Shamira, whenever you died first point, you should have died earlier because you kind of like stayed hidden behind, which is okay. But then Reaper noticed you, and then you died, which left you staggered. So if you are left as the last person standing in your team, jump off a fucking cliff, kill yourself. I know it's kind of weird to say, but
No, it's true.
Listen up, guys. Sometimes you just need to commit suicide. Okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes suicide
Right.
is the correct answer.
If you
To
can
reset,
find
yeah.
a cliff, if you can find a cliff because you don't want to give the all charge, but that's whatever.
But
I was
before next
walking
match
from-
starts, I have a few things I would love to say. First of all, Mark, whoever that is in here,
Reaper.
I saw some beautiful play from you. I saw you saving multiple people with bubbles, and at one point you hooked, I believe it was Reba away from Anna, and your support. Beautiful play. I don't often see that at this level, so nice
I'm the
that.
other coach, FYI, but thanks. It's my job.
That's your job. And secondly,
Okay,
there
so
was a
Nyx
point
is
where
my first pick. I no longer care about anything else. Nyx is my first pick.
Wow.
Buttered.
Gonna go ahead and say this now.
and
Round
another
nosing
thing
works great with me.
and Goddess, you asked me to pay notice to you. There was one point when you and your other support were running like to the other end of the map, charging after somebody, leaving your team vulnerable with no heal. You probably ran a tiny bit too far to kill him. It's like at that point you just turn around and get back to heal your team because you get more value out of healing the team than getting that single person, 2 people.
Yeah, that was me running them on a rabbit chase.
And then there was a point when you, at mid-map, where both divas threw the ults after the point had been gotten. It's like at that point, it would have been better to save ults because the point was lost. They got it. You backtrack, regroup.
Actually, I have a question for that, by the way. Were any of you ulting to get back your mech? Like either of you?
I was.
I
using
did
this
once.
ability.
Because like you said, if you were ulting to get back your mech, it's almost not worth it, like you said at the end of the point. But yeah, go on.
Was one last thing I paid notice to. Oh yeah, Star from, I believe,
I was
Red
watching
Team.
Dumpster Fire.
You started on Widowmaker and you didn't get a lot of value out of her. And I saw you switch the moment you died. That was nice to see.
I'm the guild leader. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me.
But yeah,
That
that
was
was
a
just a few
walking
things I
disaster.
paid attention to. So
I'm gonna need to.
Hey, I was just
I was
amazed that you
honestly-
didn't play Soldier 76 for the entire match.
Mark, what
No.
am I playing?
You're playing DPS.
Oh, okay.
False
I'm
me just playing
playing
off tank.
Unless you
Okay. Got it.
really need me,
What I do?
I'm kind of like half in this and half not. So like, unless you really need me, I'm kind of just need to be a
That's fine.
spectator.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I did my thing. I'm trying to be a
Fine.
flex card.
Guys,
I'm playing tank.
Oh, okay. Wait, which tank?
quick question: which role have I been filled in for? Support or
Support.
DPS?
I believe. Yes, support.
Support. Okay.
I'm feeling for the omnipotent overseeing God that talks about shit.
Which one?
Nyx needs to be Battle Mercy.
Also known as
I believe we're going with all. Yeah, these are your comps. Get in your groups. Bye bye.
Where's
All
Blue Balls going?
pretenders, whichever you are.
Blue Balls goes to Junker. Red goes to the other one.
Okay, thank you.
Redheads versus blue balls. We need better team names.
Something
These are
simple.
amazing. These are the best team names we've ever had.
Oh.
I felt so bad trying to hold that point.
Goats
I had to-
Gang versus
Could you remind me when that was? Because
It was when we were holding on defense.
Goats Gang versus
what
Ken.
are you, red or blue?
I was in blue.
Well, okay. So whenever you're defending, like your first 2 points were pretty pretty in shambles. But you guys actually really pulled together third point. Like I
No,
want
I
to
was-
say,
Okay, I felt so bad though because everyone died and I was coming out as a mercy and I was like, I have 2 options: wait for my team, which we won't have time for, or 2, battle mercy the heck out of them. And I got the diva demeched immediately and I felt so bad.
the only time you ever want to battle mercy instead of holding the point is if your respawns, because it worked out in the end, is if your
Are
respawns
super
are
close.
coming back. Like if you somehow like stagger, like the kills happen to a point where like you're like a Ryan or something's coming back while you're still alive, then it's okay to go in and battle Mercy for a second to hold the cart and then maybe res.
Mm-hmm.
But just keep an eye on your teammates, and then in general, that's when you hop in.
Yeah.
I wonder
But-
what we're gonna see out of Goats Gang.
Do you have any other tips for
I
my
want
Mercy?
Goats Gang to gang.
No real tips. Like I can't remember. I think the blue team did it first. I'm not a big fan of the Ana Mercy comp because it's just a lot of heals. Like the Ana's really like nice because you have sleep and purple, but and damage boost. But like you almost don't have a lot of utility. Like Zenyatta brings the Discord.
Okay, I was the one who made the call on running Ana Mercy because in that situation, if you're running Roadhog and Reinhardt as tanks, you get more benefit from having the nano boost than you do the Transcendence and Discord. Because you can't really take advantage of the Discord because you have no real mobility to do
That
so.
is true, but the first
So
2
it's
points
a
you guys
little
got
more
fucked really
beneficial.
hard. You guys got fucked really hard by the lack of a defensive ult. Like you made pushes, but at the same time, like whenever it came down to it, and then like they were ulting into you, then you like that's why you lost first and second point so hard because they were running on momentum and you had nothing to stop their momentum.
Well,
Except-
honestly, I think it's more so that Queen was playing hyper aggressive and our DPS
No,
weren't
Queen
addressing it.
Queen was popping off.
Queen just plays super aggressive, and I'm like, if we play something that can punish her, we can win
Alright, I'm
easy.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I got to get back in talking voice. Okay, it looks like the blue and red team are running out here. The blue running goats once again. I like seeing this coming out. They're buying some space except for the Star Catcher on the far. The blue team is hugging the point. Both teams actually running goats except for red team's variation on the far soldier. Never mind. I was looking at the blue
That's
team and I
not
said red
all
team.
goats.
My bad. Sorry. Anyway, blue team holding the space. Red team not going in. Although Queen Horizon initiating with his charge here, getting a big pick on the Foxman, doing an immense amount of damage. Oh,
Who left?
no one left. I don't think.
I just unpaused it. I don't know. Everyone seems to still be there.
No. I said Queen Horizon got a massive pick onto. Oh, there goes Viper.
Okay, I'm like, somebody left because I have it set to pause when somebody leaves. Who wants to play DPS?
Yo, put me in. No, don't put me in.
Auto forfeit? No. I guess I can go in for Cancer Nerds since no one else wants to play DPS.
I mean, I want to, but I know that's not the right thing to do.
Wait, which color is Cancer Nerds? They're Atria?
All right, where the fuck was I? Oh, okay. Queen coming out of a big summon Ice Monkey, going in for the charge to finish up, and then barely manages to zuck him right back into the train in the end there. That has been the end of many frustrated Overwatch players' experience. Queen walking behind the enemy timeline through theater here, wiping up the enemy team. Zerap popping the Transcendence to stabilize, and the red team seems to have the perfect advantage here, popping every single ultimate they have, but getting value out of it. The charge comes out from Foxman, but with the Coalescence, with the massive heal on the Queen, the charge did nothing more than reveal Fox to everyone else, and that will be a first point take more likely than not for the red team. All right, blue balls for grouping.
no.
They have a slant. Yeah, they have a lot of ults coming out. Like I said, the redheads have popped basically everything. Queen, although with his aggressive play, has a slam back, and they have barrage. Could be a really big combo coming out, and that's what they're going to need to get around this corner. But on the other hand, the blue balls have not only rally, but they also have a slam and a bomb of their own. Another devastating combo. If they can work this out just right, it could be an easy team wipe. Especially if they can play the mind game right. I think it's going to come all down to who takes the space and which Reinhardt gets the better slam. I think that is literally what the next fight is going to be, especially if Queen Horizon get his ult up right now. Essence walking in, getting the ult charge into the D.Va, especially the Discord, that's going to be a very decent chunk of it for him. But Berg almost out of mech. Berg out of mech, leaving him without that ult here. The bomb going out for the remech, and it's going to be massive! Super Ninja getting a 3K on the Moira, D.Va, and Pharah. Queen tries to rally it back with a slam, getting the bridge in the process. But Foxman, all he has to do is walk forward. And with the Discord on Queen, there's nothing that can happen. The red team's going to need to fall back and regroup here. Starcatcher not getting too much value out of her barrage.
That was insane.
That was absolutely massive play. I was looking at the lineup, but I thought just maybe that
Yeah,
Queen was
Ninja
able
did.
to get a shield in place. So all he didn't manage to do was save himself.
Dude, Ninja did a real good play on that.
Time to raise my
No, that was a massive bomb placed it just right, and he already is 50% to another one. Foxman rolling back out with his slam. No, they have, the red team has visor, but they're gonna get the soldier actually going with the right position, going top right, maybe behind to get it. They do have another bomb. Berg is going to have the advantage this time, and the visor comes out from behind. Mercy is valked in the process and lost her life. All that Mercy valking in the sky does is make her an easy target, and with that, the main majority of the kills is down for the blue team. I do not know why Mark Nova waited at the enemy team there, but the door is still wide open. If they can take care of Ice Monkey on point, there's gonna be nothing left to contest. The Riptide coming out, getting a massive 2K in the essence, and Ice Monkey cleaning up the fight in the process. Zenyatta and Diva are left alive. It looks like they're gonna be taking the high ground to get away, but Berg is going to be chasing Zenyatta. Diva's going to save their healing companion, and it looks like that will indeed happen. Berg, in the process, however, actually, she's kept her bomb from the last fight. The only also the red team have to clear the point is going to be Transcendence with bomb. However, a Grav coming out from the blue team. If Zarya can get back in time, it could be everything. Mercy going in deep, actually. Trying to get into the heels onto the Reinhardt. The bomb actually being charged past my queen. I don't know what he was thinking, but he dies in the process. Not a hero play, more like an idiot play. I'm sorry, but he just killed himself hardcore.
Yeah.
Able to save himself. The Transcendence coming in, able to save the life of his team. They nothing really can shrunk past the massive healing, and Mark from inside the Graviton Surge is able to get 2 kills, one onto the Pharah in the sky. And even though, well, maybe actually looking back. A massive 2K coming in from Starcatcher, managing to catch 3 off their guard, staggering and ending the point. Looking back at it, I wish I could get a replay on that. Queen did charge and take away the bomb and kill himself in the process. I'm fairly certain he could have saved himself from the bomb. But if we know anything about Super Ninja, looking back at it from my memory, I'm pretty sure it would have gotten the Mercy coming in, or sorry, the Moira coming in from the red team. So I think that may have actually just been a hero play. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. It was a hero play, for now. I'll have to watch the VOD later though. We'll have to see. The Far Mercy coming out from the top left window, but Berg makes the proper play here, actually going past the far, dropping a bomb behind the enemy team's line. Foxman just barely manages the turnaround in time, not even knowing it was there. Ice Monkey getting it massive, however, in the back line, and maybe ending the push of the red team in the process. That's a Transcendence, and the Reaper down for the red team. Well, 3 big picks from 3 different people take out the Mercy. The majority of the damage is down. All that stuff's on point. It's the same Roadhog as Zenyatta was taken out earlier. Transcend coming out to stall. Roadhog, however, left behind. The Transcend's not doing him any good. Berg manages to pick him up. Snowdrop, no one's dealing with him. So Starcatcher manages to get in the back line, trying to catch him off guard, trying to get him out of the way. Grab, turns around, manages to snipe him from behind the high ground, and all we left is Pharah and Roadhog trying to stall for everything they're worth, but with the coalescence coming out from Phantom Monix, that'll be it. And with a Riptire for good measure, it seems as though Starcatcher is doing a little bit of celebration. A very good 3rd point take. I really want to get a replay on that bomb charge, like really bad.
We really need a re or no re check.
Yeah, we need it. I need to make my mind known about that. That's a clip right there, boys. But good play from all around.
I don't think the Reinhardt death was worth that.
It wasn't worth it, but at the same time, I don't know if it saved anyone yet, because there have been times where Ryan could charge away the bomb and save his team in the process, but from the point of view I watched it from, it looked like he just killed himself.
Yeah.
I think
everyone was behind his shield. He could have just held up his shield.
I know, but if that's the case, then it was dumb. But I myself got only a glimpse of it. I assumed that he could have saved him.
From my angle, that's what it looked like, at least.
From my angle, it looked different. We'll have to get the replay on that later. We will make a decision. I will take your word for it now and say that it didn't work out. They did take the point. They're actually going to be swapping Berg off of Subtank. The pretty decent play coming out from her Diva. It's kind of surprising that they want to do that. I guess the Queen is more confident on the Roadhog. Also, the Reinhardt-Roadhog combination is not too much of a good one. There's not much synergy coming out from them. Orisa, you could throw out a little green orb and tell your Roadhog to not have to aim. But with Reinhardt, I mean... With Reinhardt, Roadhog efficiently acts as another DPS, and that's basically it. Their DPS are going to be a Mark on the Widowmaker, not bad on defense on 2nd point, but I would prefer to see a Hanzo, and Starcatcher on the Junkrat. They'll be running Moira Zenyatta as well for the Decent damage and throw 4 healing. The blue team is going to be running Orisa on the attack, actually, with the D.Va. I mean, they might very much be able to win the barrier war, especially if D.Va actually manages the defense makes the barrier, although they do go down first. Orisa edging forward ever so slightly, looking for the picks. They're actually running a Brigade with this comp. It doesn't make too much sense. Brigade really thrives whenever you get into that close range and, act with your Reinhardt and the burst damage with the Fire Strike and the stun, but there's not much combinations you can do with the Orisa. Although Brigade goes in deep, actually getting hooked, but just barely managing to prevent the damage from the Roadhog, and Super Ninja plays forward with a 9 billion IQ play to save the Brigade. No deaths coming out, although all charge being built on both sides. Coalescence is going to be built on both blue and red teams pretty soon. Starcatcher, although it looks like Verg is going to be going in deep, catching the Brigade off guard. Foxman takes him down in the process, but with Foxman turning around and no barrier down, Nova manages to pick her off in the head. Surprise! Knock up over the door. It's a bolt to the fucking face. Phantom will be cleaning up the fight with the Coalescence, and stranded behind enemy lines will be the Soldier and the Moira here. I'm not sure what they're really planning on doing, but actually, Soldier's the Visor. This could be big. Probably a plan coming out. There's going to be no main heals for the front line, and it looks like they're engaging right now. The repair pack coming out, the Soldier actually returns back to the front line. A Vongo coming out. They might be popping the Visor right now. I don't know exactly. The barrier's down. This is their time to push. Brigade's going in. No one's following. They're sitting and poking each other in a staring contest, etc. But Essence, now swapped over to the Hanzo, actually manages to get a pick on the Berg. The main tank is down, but the Bongo, the Tire actually only taking out the mech, and the Bongo nest, no deaths coming out, but the hook onto the Brigade, who's overextending the front line, manages to take out the sub heals. Visor coming up from behind, but what can it do, especially the Transcendence? Although that could be big. Mark Nova managed to pick up the Visoring Soldier 76, but under the threat of death or ult, then Yana chose the latter, and there'll be a pretty decent trade coming out. Ice Monkey doesn't really have much room to work with the Visor on this point. There's not much that he can do with it. The swap to Rhine finally coming out from Foxman, a good swap, although that will be a hook directly on him from the side with a Discord on him. That's going to be an immense amount of damage. He gets wheeled back up. No, he's still at half. He's running away from his heals. Moira stuff that choke. What can Ryan do? The Coalescence coming through his shield, mowing him down. The front line of Brigade and Ryan is dead for the blue team. There's not much push to be made. All that's left to happen here is to retreat, regroup, and wait for the Reinhardt. But Ice Monkey gets hooked into a trap. I'm not sure if that was meant to be. Super Ninja in the background, once again being the assassin that he likes to be, looking for the ult charge, looking for the picks. He manages to get his ult in the process. He probably already had it. I don't know, maybe some BM damage if that's a thing. Both teams regrouped, a rally coming out, and the Dragon separating the team in half. This is their time to push them to go in now. The Tire coming out, but the D.Va will be able to mow down the Junkrat, who was stuck in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what she was doing, but she had nowhere to go. Foxman interrupting the whole hogging hog with his charge. Foxman picking up a massive 2K, and a big slam coming out from from Berg. It will do nothing. But Foxman was not cutting it. And he managed to pick him off in the end. This will finally be a blue team take of the first point. A very good hold coming out from the red team. Well played all around, but the swaps came out finally as damage came through. It looks like they're finally doing the frontline comp that you need to run if you're running a Reinhardt. Super Ninja is still on the D.Va, but now they have the ability to pump the resources that the Rhine needs, the healing, the speed, the utility of the Brigade stun, the damage combination. Sure, the enemy team has Discord, but there's not much your Ryan can do whenever he's been shield bashed in the face. Ice Monkey being a little bit cheeky, looking for a hack onto Berg. This could be big. Coming over that slam! The teamwork! The combination! It's massive! The bomb coming in, there's no shield in the backline! That's gonna be a massive 2K for Super Ninja. The same point, same deal. Berg gets picked off by the charge. There's not much way he can survive, except for the Transcendence. A massive play. Drac picking off Foxman, who's about to kill his tank, saving his life in the process. This will leave his team, however, if Essence can get his Death Blossom online quickly, it could be massive. The Giraffe has proven that he can get his Transcendences just equally as fast. The blue team seems to be winning push without their main tank. Not quite sure what's happening here. Essence going in for the poke. The Ryan zoning him out, though. They know he's in right room. Warthog going there for the hook. Looking from the side door, looking for his chance. Super Knight actually manages to pick off Berg without the res coming in for the red team. It's going to be a big man down. Ryan walking forward. The payload is moving. Junkrat has actually had Mark Nova in the process is able to snipe him off. It's Hanzo. There's not a lot of things they could do. The rally coming in. This is going to be a stagger of the century if they pick him off one by one like this. Junkrat actually went deep in the enemy team getting stunned. But we're taking down the Essence. The Death Boss is about to come through. Transcendence is not yet online. If you can get the flank and pick off that Zenyatta, even one kill would be massive, although they do want to go in with the throw with unblockable damage of Coalescence, even the Roadhog. The barrier falling down to Foxman before being recharged. Atari getting hooked, but able to retreat thanks to his massive help. Bird going in deep, trying to get the picks, going for the slam, but getting interrupted in the process. I don't know what Foxman is doing with those corner slams, but it did not quite work out again. But Spot, oh my god, it's going, it's a Super Ninja Bomb! It's massive, cleaning up the back of the enemy team! Is this Poco? I don't know. It might as well be with the effectiveness of these bombs. That is going to be a guaranteed final point take. Unless the Junkrat tries this all. Inevitably, he will be... Actually, he's not a tire, I guess, coming out. Even if this was a 6K, a 2K, pretty decent, Essence and Atari. If you wanted to do that, you should have jumped on point. I'm not too pleased at seeing that. But I do want to talk about the Super Ninja Bomb. I'm just going to make that a thing. In the server, whenever you see a big Diva Bomb, it is going to be called a Super Ninja Bomb right now. Basically, I want to say 5 out of 7 bombs, Mark Nova actually getting to pick on to break it in the process, but the teams are kind of staggered and not really doing anything. We wait for the Honda before they do anything. But 5 out of 7 bombs have been at least a 2K. A big hack! This Foxman, he does not have a slam, but even then, it doesn't matter. He's charging it. Actually... Well, Ryan, I guess you're coming with him, because he did commit a ritualistic suicide pact. I don't know what he wanted to accomplish there. I guess he got to kill him in the main tank, but now both teams are a man down. What could have been an easy pick. It turns into 2 ults coming out from the red team, both a whole hog and a Coalescence. But is that another Spider Ninja Bomb? It is going to be pretty decent, taking out the Junkrat. Maybe not the best of ideas, but even then, she seems to get a kill every single time. Foxman poking up top. It looks as though Mark Nova on the Reaper is going to be looking, but I don't know what Foxman is doing. He's going in too deep. He's falling down and can't get back up. Essence going in for the Death Blossom. I do not know what these staggers are. But then actually the Transcendence did come out, and the Brigade falling for blue balls. There's not much they can do. They have 60 seconds left on the clock. It's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a Foxman to get a massive slam of some sort. Starcatcher from the backline, bringing out the tire, most likely going for the main tank, getting a big 2K on the Super Ninja, and Foxman here. The blue balls will have one more push. At most, Icy Monkey in the backline getting a little bit of poke, being run down by the Moira. There's nothing she can do. It's in the Moira for the blue team getting killed as well. This is not looking good. The Reaper taking off the Essence. Slam into the shield. I want to say that's a GG, folks. And Berg. Not getting too big in the process, but all it needs to do is stall for time. There's not much they can do. There's nothing. Although, another Spider Bomb, if there's might get Zenyatta, it actually gets burned in the process! That's big, with the entire 6-side basically coming back to the blue team to respawn. The main take down, they're going to be walking back in here. Moira popping the coalescence for the blue team, trying to get the damage, trying to make sure that this people are finished off. Starcatcher's gonna be caught off guard. Foxman walking forward, trying to get that pick. Yes! Snowdrop engages, get the Moira! But the Reaper, Foxman overextended. This could be everything with no res. Coming in, Starcatcher, dropping the tire. It is massive, taking out not only Ice Monkey with their most needed hack, their EMP. It takes out the Brigade, and with Mark Nova coming in from top to get a fat triple kill. It does not look good, and the red team will be wiping up for a 3rd-point finish. Great game.
Nice.
Yep, well deserved. Super bomb. Feels bad, man. Alright, two things. Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to do it in chronological order. I want to know what that charge was, Queen Horizon, against the Diva Bomb. I want to know what you thought to accomplish.
Because I've done it before to where I charge it and I put up my shield real quick. I've done it before.
For the rest of the team,
you have to get it
at that
right
moment,
in the beginning, though.
For the rest of the team, was that bomb, you know, it doesn't really matter if that's what you're trying to do. But also, from now on, if anyone gets a fat Diva Bomb in this server, it's going to be called a Super Ninja Bomb. I'm just saying. Like,
no, they're Stitch bombs. You started it.
I'm sorry, but like I've not seen Stitch get the bombs that Super Ninja just got. Did you see that?
Never seen Stitch has gotten like 4 or 5 kids. Look at back at the VODs.
I apologize. I haven't been here for like the past 2 days.
Look at the VODs every single day, but today.
You know what? I'm the commentator. I'm the commentator here, and I will decide what they're called.
Guys. I gotta go.
Good thing we have somebody who wants to play main tank.
Yeah,
convenient, huh?
I might be able to come back later. I don't know. I'll let you know, Reaper.
Yo, lads, I do.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
It was a pleasure.
I guess there are a lot of spectators. Yep, have a nice night. All right.
Who left?
I do want to get my
That's
boy in here to
Queen.
spectate. I'm already at like what 15? I think like 12, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Wait, I did my math wrong. No, I was right. It's the 16.
I thought Atari was the other one that wanted to play main tank. Or
Atari wanted to
Atara.
play off.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Do we have a lot of main tanks now?
I was like pretty
We
stressed
has
The first day it was like we don't have any healers. The second day it was like we don't have any main tanks.
I know, it's just.
I feel like I'm missing somebody to play main tank. Did somebody leave?
Trust me, it's usually the opposite with me. My bombs are usually horrible, and my defense matrix and the skills are usually good.
Oh, Queen left.
What's up, Kaylee?
She said she was going.
I'm trying. In my brain, it did not.
Yo, I'll be right back, lads. Family needs me.
If you want me, I can be for like
Ice Monkey is maintaining
one
the
thing.
team, so it's fine.
Of course I am.
You play Winston and Ryan. That's everything
Ryan.
everyone does.
Wait. Do I play?
Or Orisa. I've seen you play both.
You haven't seen me play Orisa.
I've seen you play literally every main tank so far in tryouts.
Except for Orisa, because I don't play Orisa.
So yes, you can play. Okay.
I don't want to play Orisa. She sucks.
Hopefully Viper doesn't crash again.
What's Ninja's role?
Go on your
I've
team.
been lagging out. So Could somebody drag me?
I believe in you guys.
Okay.
Hi, I'm
not getting your super chat.
Hey, who's going there?
I don't know. Look at your team.
Never mind.
Dude, the hype.
Okay. This is everyone that's left.
Am I gonna be able to live spectate, or do you want me to watch stream?
You can live spectate since I'm gonna pull you in the game.
So can we talk about Super Ninja's defense matrix?
Super Ninja said he's normally good at that and bad at bombs.
That's the opposite of what I saw, though.
Yeah.
Like, amazing bombs, but I saw them defense matrix empty air several times. Like no.
He gets big bombs.
Oh yeah, big ass bombs, but an incredible waste of defense matrix.
Ooh.
Do we got any newbies for tryouts tonight?
I'm a newbie.
Who is?
No, we had
Cloud.
one.
I'm a newbie.
Okay, Cloud.
Come on, bro. Let's let me play, man. I swear. This is my fix, dude. I'm rubbing my forearm, man. I need my.
Cloud, you're a better commentator.
1v6, you know that, right? That's the only way that's fair.
Yo, I don't think. Okay, I would contest you there and say I'm trash. I got boosted diamonds by my friend Record.
If your play is as good as your commentary, you're gonna kick all of our asses.
Okay. What if I only play Winston? Only Winston. Maybe Lucio. Lucio on boot maps. All right, I'll commentate now. I'll shut up. Anyway, really got for the red team over here. We got Starcatcher on the Soldier 76. We're running Soldier 76 Tracer here on the DPS. Berg and Ice Monkey. They're running semi-dive for the Tracer. Ice Monkey, the big pick on the Goddess. The majority of the heals down for the red team, for the blue team. Viper actually picking off Starcatcher from the duel. Super Ninja getting the Symmetra. The D-Mech coming out for the blue team. Symmetra's turret actually picking up the Zenyatta in the process here. It is incredibly equal, although with the Moira picking up, oh my god, it's back and forth. Super Ninja picking off Snowdrop. And all that's left on point is Atari out of mech and Baby Diva form. That was very touch and go there for a while. Picks coming out from both sides. Pretty confusing to watch, actually. Ubiquitous actually managed to get back on point, finding out some turns. The pocket from Mercy, but she doesn't actually want to contest. He's kind of want to, just wants to go on a little skating rink, want to circle around. And in the process, she actually made sure Goddess got caught off guard, but with the Bio Nade coming out from Ana onto Mercy, she'll be fine. They need to regroup, however. They are down, I guess, a DPS now with Symmetra dead. They're not going for the pick to get build up to Transcendence. On alts, we have Viper with his visor coming up with Nano, actually. Ubiquitous will be able to pop his wall. The next fight, if they play it right, all they should need is the visor the nano visor. Coming out from up top is actually going to be Berg, as well as Tracer going for the flank. Atari picking off Giraffe on the Zenyatta. Bongo coming out from Foxman, making the Viper not even now, but Super Ninja pops off and goes insane, picking up not the Soldier, but Goddess. A big blue bomb coming out, picking off the Soldier. 76. Atari getting a big kill. It's pretty equal here. Ana managing to keep the Ana alive. There's not enough damage even with the Tracer Moira, although there will be a Baby Diva. Zenyatta coming back online. Ana has her nano here. She can pop it onto the Orisa. Maybe it does heal. Ana needs to do something. There's nothing left to happen. Ana backs away, looks away. Not much she can do. Orisa follows the process. They're down to main tank. They're regrouping, staggering back together. But with D.Va, there's not much contested they can do. But Winston goes in deep. Purple hit for sure. But he went from 1 to 1,000 with a single press of a button. He is keeping D.Va away from the fight. The only big health target that the red team had to face. Although he drops off the point. Ice Monkey dying in the process. And Super Ninja picks off one of the supports. And Berg picking off the remaining one as well. As a Symmetra, this will be a 1 fight for the red team. It'll take a miracle. Foxman having get his ult in 5 seconds flat. Phantom popping off here, getting immense amount of kills. Super Ninja doing an immense amount of work. The blue team trying to contest, get some poke. Brigade just looking at him. D.Va getting D-Max in the process. That's actually really massive, especially they let her get away. She's going to have to get her ult back really quick if she wants to do anything in the next fight. Brigade playing really far forward. Visor coming out from Starcatcher manages to get the kill onto Viper and to Ubiquitous, who are pushed way too far forward. It's once again a 4v6. It's been nothing but a limitless stagger coming out from the blue team. Ice Monkey goes in deep onto the backline. On it low, but the D.Va doesn't get back in the mech. A bomb coming out, however, and it manages to get no one. The Snowdrop getting out of range. Goddess flying away with the wings of an angel. Ubiquitous rolling out with a action. I love it. It's Tiki getting the monkey. He was too far overextended. He was expecting a Symmetra, but instead got the barrels of a fully automatic machine gun and shoved in his monkey face. Ana, however, is left behind. Snowdrop and Goddess picked off all the heals for the blue team dead, except for Viper, and there's not much they can do, especially for all the damage going out. But Ubiquitous is sitting in the back line, doing nothing but mowing down everyone. D.Va and Moira are left, as well as the Zenyatta, but they're stuck behind enemy lines. D.Va goes in trying to reset, maybe. If he wants to get on 4v6, but the heals are still dead. The bomb comes down from Tari. Guess no one. Reaper could be on. I do not know what he wanted to do there. Tried to kill a Bastion. Once again, a stagger coming out. This is big, actually. The Zenyatta only one healing the D.Va mech. Sure, the red team manages to pick off both the Monkey and the Moira. The Brigade in the process. But there's not much to do, especially Goddess having the res is still going to be a numbers advantage for the blue team. First, going around left for the poke, going through staircase. Breaking bubble. There'll be only jump coming off the Monkey. Monkey goes in deep, diving on the back line. That gets purpled. He is primal raging. This could be big if he manages. But the match was taken out by Giraffe. A big right click with Discord. The match stay focused damage. Ana still in the back, being taken out by the Brigade. The stun, the repair pack onto Ana, saving Snowdrop from the brink of death. A rabid animal munch against the shield and flail. Brig going in deep, especially the rally, the pocket healing from Mercy. There's nothing that the enemy's DPS can do, but that might be a big bomb. It managed to actually not take with the bubble coming out, managed to only get a Snowdrop, but that should still be massive. Only Goddess maybe not be able to split her attention among so many targets, especially with the heavy, insane, unblockable damage coming out. The big tire, big coalesce, and taking out both the remaining supports. Foxman goes down. There's not much left to happen here. Ubiquitous on the Junkrat trying desperately to deal any damage he can. The focus fire was too much. I have to say, I loved the Jiggy Bastion pick.
Yeah,
what a rude interruption to be playing Monkey, to have your primal rage and thinking, I can go in as deep as I want. And then you see a Bastion, and you have no jump.
Ubiquitous should have gotten off Symmetra a lot sooner than he did.
Oh, most definitely. It was not working, especially against the dive.
I fall.
Symmetra... I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't played enough Symmetra or seen enough Symmetra to understand where she thrives.
She thrives when
So-
you have a hard point set up. So if you're getting staggered like that and she doesn't have time to prepare and set up, then she loses a lot of her value because defensively she is really strong. But when you're attacking a Symmetra, unless you exclusively use it while you're stuck with your team, it's gonna be a lot. So I think it would have been. It's good on first point. Past that, you should swap off it.
That
And the
is very
Bastion
true.
pick wasn't much better because if you actually watched him play Bastion, he was playing in a line of sight, which he cut off a lot of red team, but red team wasn't playing in that line of sight. So if they actually were playing there, the Bastion would have got a ton of value. But red team just avoided his gaze and essentially chose when they wanted to engage.
They also, whenever they chose to engage, they actually made the Bastion look around. They saw a monkey, got purpled, easy target, easy all charge. But then the Zenyatta, from behind the right click, right under that little blue box of death, managed to mow through him with a Discord right click. Speaking of that, for anyone who's watching this VOD, on blue team, don't stop staggering. Just stop. Like, the reason you lost second point so easily and the majority of third is because every single time one or two of you would go and try and stall, it's not worth the stall. If you lose one or two people,
I'm mad. I want the Widow battles back.
I do too.
On Widow.
Viper on Widow. I don't.
Viper is going to be running off the Widowmaker. They're going bottom left. Viper getting the sight lines from the top of the staircase here. They're running dive into the tunnel. Not very smart, especially with the Junkrat Reaper coming out. There's going to be an immense amount of damage. They're actually going to be running the Symmetra on attack. There's not a lot of healing coming out. Lucas is cut off immediately, trying to get the flank behind the teleporter. Both Atari and Foxman are super low. But Snowdrop, a massive right-click kill coming out on the Phantom. This could be big if the blue team gets healed up and pushes in right now. Wait, what am I saying?
Blue team should just push in now. They have spawn advantage. They have res. Just dive on in.
But the Foxman himself has not been using jump, and as we speak, Moira is back. A group of 6 has been reestablished, and Foxman gets picked off in a trap by Super Ninja on the DPS. Atari going in deep, adding to catch. Ice Monkey off guard. Foxman res back up by Goddess from his reckless movement, but Starcatcher managed to pick him off. The massive damage being there's nothing you could do as soon as that invincibility frames wear off. It's like we're playing Smash Up in here because they're guarding the edge. There's nothing they can do. As soon as you drop, they're dead. Viper looking for some sight lines while they wait for the regroup, but Reaper goes in deep, getting some poke damage in the process. 80% to ult. Two more maybe good shots. She gets put low a little bit by the SMG, but 2 more good shots, and there it is. Massive ultimate advantage coming out. Starcatcher immediately popping the Death Blossom, going large. Giraffe, Atari taken out by Giraffe. Foxman going in deep and killed. Viper going big. A massive double kill headshot. If they have spawn advantage, they have a big regroup here with the DPS. That they do have Tire, but with Starcatcher out of the way, if they can close a distance, if they can take care of that backline, there's not much Junkrat can do. Fox Monkey jumps on the Fox Band, goes on the high ground. But still, they're having a staring contest. Ubiquitous is actually going to be running the Bastion on the attack here. It could work out, but I'm not certain. Foxman finally going in whenever Starcatcher is actually back online. He's waiting for the Reaper. It's like he has a vendetta. But
it's a Widow on point.
It's my lovely Mario up in here because he gets a Google stop, targeting the D-Mech onto Verge in the process. Phantom killing Foxman. Verge going in deep, killing the Widowmaker in the backline. Foxman, the lap man, left alive on point. Snowdrop and Atari are too far back. Foxman popping his Primal Rage, hiding behind the cart in the process. You have 1,000 health, man. Use it. But you guys, not a good ult coming out there. Like, all he did was feed 1,000 ult charge to the Junkrat Orisa. Speaking of the Orisa, however, the red team's changed their comp up a little bit, picked them up. Super Ninja picking on Viper Racer, who was extended too far forward. Once again, you need to regroup. Picks are unfortunate for sure, but they don't really have anything besides Junkrat that could randomly kill you. It shouldn't be happening this much. Reaper behind, stranded a little bit from the left, actually walks right past the monkey, no one noticing them, but he's just, oh, that could be big. Look at his mates, he's gonna pick with the Discord on the target. He's moving in deep. Foxman going straight to point. They know what they need to do. They have a plan. They're going to put Ubiquitous. It's set past from choke point. They can't leave that full line. They can't put that down. But with the bongo coming out, Moira's able to do an immense amount of damage. The Tire, the bomb, there's nothing that the Transcendence could do to block it. Sure, you have infinite healing, but if you're killed instantly, what can Zenyatta do besides watch forlornly as his friends die in front of him? Snowdrop committing suicide, realizing there's not much to do. Maybe one last push, at most.
If they're wanting to do One last push. They should get the Bastion out of there.
They need to get the Bastion out of there. The only ult on either side, actually, it's going to be 2 ults rolling up. There's going to be a Coalescence, actually a Transcendence as well. But on the blue team, the last last resort is going to be going in deep. The Reaper manages to pick off the Monkey gets us back up. This could be big. They need to get on now. The Valkyrie needs to go out, get on the point. Monkey, bring it on point. Atari being picked up by Starcatcher in the process. The damage too immense for her neck to withstand. If Starcatcher facing the kill off, there's not going to be any diva. Might cut out there. God is Battle Mercy instead of helping the team in Valk format. Snowdrop is picked off by the enemies in the background. But Super Ninja goes big with a tire. The fat mop from Starcatcher to clean it up. And once again, the Cancer Nerds will win.
Cancer Nerds.
That was not expected. I'm not gonna lie.
There! You finally saw me play! What's her name? Marissa!
Don't fall off the edge, Ice.
Fuck you!
Good play, good play. I have one thing to say to you guys, the blue team. One thing, alright? Y'all need to stop staggering. Like, you stagger so hard. Like, there's other comments on your team comp and stuff, but like, one of you died, one of you kept going in alone, because like, first off, you guys weren't pushing in. But second, every time one of you died, you'd either keep going in or stay where you are, and then somebody else would slightly overextend and get picked up by the Reaper or Junkrat.
Yep.
Like, if one person dies, you need to stop moving. Everyone just stay out of line of sight. Like, just don't. If you see red.
One thing I want to point out, I noticed an enemy team did. They always trickled in 3 people at a time, so it ended up being like 3 versus 5.
The thing is that
don't do that.
When we pushed in, we all coordinated that we were going to push in, but half of our team didn't.
I saw the Bastion standing at the point together with like 1 or 2 people, and then like 2 people was in.
And then we just picked off on that. And we were having a big issue with we'd say push, go left, and follow the Winston dive. We would dive, and like you were saying, 3 would fall, and the other 3 would get held up at the choke and just like kind of stand there. And
That's a team comp. That's partially a team composition problem. On dive, you were running Zenyatta Bastion. Now, I don't know about you, but the Zenyatta Bastion are going to really fucking struggle to follow the Winston who can jump like 50 meters.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's partially the fault of that. But even then, if your monkey's going in, it's going to be the enemy team's natural reaction to at least look at him. Because he's a beautiful flying exhibit. The Bastion, you could have been like, I'm going to walk past choke point. Instead of behind you.
And then mow them over while they're looking the other way.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, but Junkrat was stopping that from happening.
Yes, yeah, but like the point is that you should have been in Bastion in the first place. If that was you, I don't know you guys' voices yet. Whoever was in Bastion shouldn't have been on Bastion. But even then, you should have taken the small opportunities that you did have. Speaking of team composition, on the defense, like as soon as you lose first point, get off the Symmetra. That's one of the main reasons you staggered so hard, is because like there's not much Symmetra could do against the comp that you were fighting against.
Right.
You know, like when Symmetra's like. The only reason Symmetra is bad is because the popular characters counter her. Like Winston Diva, especially if they're coordinated like the red team pretty much was, you're going to really struggle to do anything unless you're pocketed the entire time. Right. And with pockets, come lack of attention. The only thing I can really recommend you do, especially, is just game sense, understand when you need to switch, understand, like in general, like whenever you're countered, and then not only think to yourself that, hey, I need to get off this hero, but also maybe ask like your team to go along with it, because obviously they chose for a Symmetra comp in the beginning, and then like, okay guys, I'm getting off Symmetra, I'm countered hard as fuck, let's swap it up and do something else.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait. We have an even more important issue to address.
No, please don't say it.
When the fuck does Viper not?
I remember that. That feels bad. No, don't worry. It happens to the best of us, Ice Monkey. Like the other day, I was playing Winston myself. I primaled. I'm like, I'm gonna get a 4K boop, and I literally just immediately jumped off the edge. Like,
yeah.
Am I the only one that saw Viper not playing Soldier, playing like Widow, playing Brigitte?
I saw her playing Widow, and I was like,
was I the only one concerned by that?
Yeah.
I've never seen Viper play
Piper, take me out. I need to cook something real quick.
Yeah, no, we're on a 10-minute break.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be right back,
Nobody
guys.
reads the Discord. R.I.P. Kane.
Guys, I want to know, like Cloud or Ice, any of y'all that was watching, was it Tara playing Diva well? Because I didn't notice she was on Diva till it was too late to see.
Yeah, Tara's playing off tank the whole time. She's fine.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, mechanics were fine. It was really more game sense and decision making. Like that's what the entire team struggled with. Like, there's no one person to blame. It was just.
I really wanted to try and dive, but I was waiting for my main tank to start calling. I guess I should have taken the reins and started diving a little more.
The way Overwatch works is like one person can see one thing, right? And one person can see another. And since Overwatch is a game of capitalizing on whenever your opponent fucks up, one person can't be relied upon to literally know when everyone fucks up. The best thing you can do, I think, is have a shot caller for sure, because that clears things up. But whenever you see something that like you can capitalize upon, say for instance a low health target, you got to call out like screaming. You take your microphone, you get real close to your mouth, go. You know, you just fucking balls to the wall, make everyone understand that you're going on that target. And then usually, unless they're out of comms or they hate you, they will at least understand that there is a low health target. Don't scream it though. That was a bad example. Call out where it is.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because what I've seen in other games is too many people calls out everything at the same time, calling out the same targets. What you want to do is you want to call out the targets that's less obvious. Like if you backline and you're seeing something, it's like if it haven't already been called out by the main shot caller, call it out. If it have been called out by the main shot caller, just.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like everyone notices different things, right? The shot caller. If I'm playing Ryan, will obviously be like, we need to go on this target because they're a shot caller. They're like, we're attacking that person. You're right, and you shouldn't call out that. What I'm saying is that everyone notices different mistakes that the enemy makes because they're all in different places of the map. And it's your job as a teammate to make your team understand that the enemy Junkrat, I don't know, is literally inside you. I saw that happen a couple of times. Like Starcatcher was literally inside you guys. I don't know what that was about. Good game. Don't stagger. Stop that. Just like think of me yelling at you if you stagger. Think of Cloud Jr. getting up in your face and getting really angry and upset with you whenever like you walk in by yourself as, I don't know, Frigate. Yeah, I saw that a lot.
My man's has 1 hour on Widow total. Got 4 minutes on Widow.
What time is there to practice? I mean, maybe not this map.
Oh yeah, what the hell was happening with Viper's Widow? Because I saw him gaining ult charge, but I didn't.
What's happening with Viper in general? Since when does he like have diversity in what he plays?
When does he play like Brigitte and Widowmaker?
When does he play anything other than Soldier?
What the fuck's happening? Did we go into the Twilight Zone?
Why is he on mute and not responding? That's my issue.
Viper, you gotta tell us what the hell's going on. Is it really you,
Viper,
or has someone else gotten your controller?
He's plotting his revenge. He's thinking of the ultimate He's thinking of the ultimate comeback. You wait, he's gonna
come back with us tomorrow, and he's gonna tell us it.
How could you betray your ever loyal soldier, Viper? How could you do that to him?
I'm sensing a roast inbound. It's gonna happen. Don't doubt it.
I mean, he did good on both of them. Weird to see him play it though.
I want to know who he was shooting, and like, was he just getting body shots? Because I saw his ult charge just steadily going up.
Because he did get 2 picks. He did get 2 picks like right in a row in the one fight, and then nobody walked in. But I mean,
like even before that, he wasn't getting any picks, but he was definitely getting damage off, and I just don't know where that damage was going. And I was like, I see like his ult like steadily rising, and this is before he'd gotten any picks. But his ult was like rising really quickly, and I'm like,
because I thought he was shooting tank stuff.
Okay, yeah, that would explain it.
Is my Ice Monkey here?
No, Ice Monkey is taking a break.
Okay.
He went somewhere.
He keeps.
What's with all the Outlaws?
I don't know.
The question is,
we are all fans of the Outlaws.
All right. Before I comment on my emotions about the Outlaws, I want to know how you guys feel about the Outlaws.
I fucking love the Outlaws.
Outlaws are overrated.
Comment.
Actually, they're not even overrated because they're bad. I'm not
will-
being mean. I'm just like stating.
No, they're not
point.
bad. They're not bad. They're straight in the middle. They're
No,
mediocre.
they're not anymore. Now they're bad.
You're talking to the
Why are
guy
you
who
saying they're bad
supported
now?
Shanghai for a little bit.
For a little bit.
I support
If
Shanghai.
if you didn't support Shanghai at some point, you're a bad person.
Right?
Like that's a factual statement.
I mean,
You had
it
to
just
at
got
some
so
point want
ridiculous
them to
that
get
I'm
the
just
blue
like,
band.
no.
I mean, even when the Outlaws played Shanghai, frickin' Muma under his Outlaw jersey was wearing Gendry.
Yeah, who was playing Hanzo last game?
Really?
I didn't see anybody play Hanzo last game.
I remember there being a.
Wait,
it might be.
what map?
Well, the guy that my buddy wanted to watch the scrims, so he's watching the stream and he's commenting what he's seeing because I'm busy screaming, so I don't see everything.
Wait,
I'm not
for
sure what
which
map.
map?
I'll ask him.
For which map?
I'm asking him right now. But
If
he's
we're
saying.
streaming too, are we supposed to post in streams?
Yeah, sure.
Basically, he's saying whoever was playing Hanzo, I will inform who it is in a second. But like they're saying that their mechanics are great and that good job doming people. I saw a few domes coming out too. But he says you need to put your.
Okay.
Mostly Junkerdown. Whoever's playing Hanzo and Junkerdown, he's saying that you need to put yourself into like better places to use those mechanics that you got.
Was I playing it? No, it was Star, not Star. The one I can't see because their name's in the middle of Super Ninja. That's who it was. Because that was when I was being forced to play Zarya, and then you kind of shot thingy off. You shot dragons, and I'm like, oh, okay, rip.
Oh yeah. For Silent Super Ninja, are you in here?
I just got back.
Comment on your diva play from my friendly man, Forehead. He's watching the stream. He says that good positioning, but as diva or whoever was playing diva, with the team of you're running Ryan diva, right? You need to be because you're the only one that has the physical capability of getting to the high ground, right? So even if you go up there just to boot somebody off of high ground. Yeah, but I remember on King's Row, there was a Ryan Diva composition. So you need, if it wasn't you, whoever it was, I'm sorry, I'm not good at names.
That was the attack team.
This does work for everyone though, because I didn't notice it too much. Divas do need to be the ones, especially in low mobility compositions, to contest the high ground, boot people around. Even if it's just to not to kill them, but to make sure the Widow isn't shooting your Mercy for a second, then it's great.
No, he did that like a couple of times, but every time he didn't commit fully to it because I was by myself as Widow the entire game. So like honestly, if you dove me completely, you would have killed me. But
yeah, I actually asked him to start diving you because he wasn't at first, and so I was like, hey, it'd be great if you could do that because like she's annoying.
Yeah.
Am I? I didn't think I did anything.
Did
I?
Word crashed in the middle.
I
of
don't remember killing anybody, honestly.
Question here. Can I be taking off the team for next round? I feel I'm not reining myself in enough today, and
yeah no.
Can I finna play?
Who?
Cloud. The bottom 50 player. He's pretty bad. I hear his shit.
The guy.
He needs to practice. Like Cloud needs to get some practice in. He needs to get better.
Cloud's referring to himself in the third person. So
Cloud needs to work on his Mercy play. All right, Cloud's got this.
Is this the team that? Is this the team that we're doing?
What team?
The blue team.
No.
Okay.
Fuck! I keep putting you on.
Wait, Cloud Jr. needs to work on his Mercy play?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I would love to. I would love to play, but they're afraid I'd unbalance the game. I'm just being a meme.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I was just noticing I had gold damage and gold limbs, and I shouldn't do that. So,
Who's
I'm still tired, so I'm not reining myself back enough. I just go in autopilot mode. Sorry.
Put him in here.
He's in the cove.
Well, he's not in voice. He also doesn't play anything that I can put him in for yet. So.
Spectate.
Kane, I need you to play.
Who is Floppy Bacon?
Sure.
Literally what I just said. DPS, off tank. How do I end up with 3 DPS on this team every time?
Hey, Soul.
What?
Crips versus Bloods. Do it.
Tank.
Oh, Kane's playing?
Yeah. Atara, can I get you to play support this round?
Sure.
I will. Oh fuck.
False words. You're gonna play off tank.
Hey, Loud.
What's up?
Ice Monkey, you're still playing main tank.
Will I be around for what after?
For auctions.
I mean, I'm not a team captain, and my coach status has been sadly revoked.
No, Cloud, your coach status has not been revoked if you don't want it to be.
Oh, okay, I'm fine with that. But if I'm just saying, like, if you guys want me there, I guess to watch it, I'd be down.
I want you to be our
commentate over the auction.
Commentate the auction.
Commentate over the auction.
Going twice, that kind of
No,
thing.
you need to shoutcast the auction. We need to stream it and just have Cloud shoutcasting it.
I'll try my absolute best. I'm not.
Yeah, can you Cloud, can you commentate grass growing?
Alright, everybody, red team go to black watch.
So it looks like grass number 1 is going
Red team go to black watch, blue team go to junker.
It looks like grass number 2 is getting a lead. It's getting quicker. Hermes boost, letting it fly.
I don't know how I keep getting blue team. Blue team best team, I guess?
Okay, alright, so since... Alright,
Hi, Ken.
Hey, how's it going?
we need to, as soon as we pick our characters, we need to identify a single shot caller.
We usually do the opposite. We do more shot calls and then teams.
No, because usually main tank or heals is shot call.
Okay.
You're not gonna run DPS or anyone else.
Who's off tank?
I'll fail whatever it is you guys need me.
I am DPS.
Who's off tank?
Who is off tank?
I'm quickly being asked if the stream is still up, Kane.
By the
It is.
I'll be off tank then.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Tank.
No, we got one. False words is off tank.
Okay.
Wait, can you wait?
I can do healing or DPS.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Ken, do you wanna heal? I'll heal.
I can heal, actually. I can be Lucia.
What up?
We need to
You think you're gonna have a Pharah?
Are we gonna have a fair? I don't know.
Do you think they're gonna have a Pharah?
I do not know. It's a popular map for it. I don't know.
With Symmetra, she puts sentry turrets on the point, and she holds the point really well.
Hey, all I'm saying, my boy Kane, you hosting the stream, is it from your point of view?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna let my voice take a break for a second. Thank you.
I figured you needed it.
Alright.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, so we wanna get to the point.
Okay, alright. I am UB. I am always skeptical of Zen. Or I mean, not Zens. Oh my gosh, never mind. Yeah, Symmetra. I'm always skeptical of players that play her because she's almost rarely ever effective. So I have biased against her.
We need to get in there and set up in a corner. Let me get my shield down in a corner and just hold
We're
it.
coming down the normal freaking pathway here.
Reaper's super hurt. Diva's already in.
There's a diva behind us.
Shield's almost down. Verg is out of mech. Focus. Get Arissa.
Who's shot calling?
I'm shot calling now because no one else is. Orisa. We have and then after Orisa, Tracer. Orisa, Tracer.
Kane should be shot calling. Come on, Kane. Pick it up.
Be careful. Okay, never mind. Your Discord orb's gone. Let's hold this at. We gotta do our best to hold this till 80.
Don't overextend.
Yeah, don't overextend. Use this corner. You get back here.
Stay near around the point if you want heals. I have sound barrier if they start charging.
I'm working on bong, trying to get bongos right now. We got Reaper and Risk.
I'm down.
I need heals.
One of your...
Careful, guys. Good sim ult.
Coming back to point.
Watch out for Reaper.
I have bongos. He's dead.
He was gonna ult. He has his ult. Watch out for Reaper when he respawns. He has his ult. Guys, get back to point.
Yes, guys, back up. We don't need to be that close. Let's go. We need that shield.
Kane shall call. Oh, this fucking...
Oh yeah, Ice Monkey was a casualty. We're down to healer. Be careful. Just me.
Watch out for
Backups.
Kane.
Let's spread out.
I'm so used to Kane doing that.
I'm dead. I died on point.
I'm coming back.
Let's reset. Reset.
Team fight. We're one team fight away from winning this. I'm gonna come back. Since I popped ult, I'm coming back as Reinhardt. Get more damage done on point.
Hold here.
Alright, let's go in. Don't go to the... Let's go down middle. Come on.
Jesus.
That's why I told you not to do that. Alright, let's get in. We have ults, let's use them.
Reaper gone. Baby
Kind
baby
of.
gone.
There you go, guys.
But Mercy's got down.
Junk's gone.
I'm dead. You're down a healer, guys. You're down your other healer as well.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Just get the monkey and you'll be fine.
Done, let's do this.
Gone.
Your healers are coming back.
Got it.
Alright, there we go.
Fucking Diva got me from behind. Damn it.
Ah, damn it.
Fuck.
Well, that's game.
No, it's not. We only have 40 points. We still have a whole team fight left in time.
Yeah.
You are correct. I just want to make sure you're on your toes.
Everyone on Reinhardt. On Reinhardt. Wait
Reset.
for the team.
Alright, let's go.
Go.
Wait up.
Wait up. We still have Hog. We need Hog.
Yeah, Viper. I know you're trying to peek, but don't get picked.
Did you say don't be a dick?
Okay, no, don't get picked. Go.
No.
Speed boost.
Let's go, go, get on, let's go.
Go.
I'm low. I need healing if possible. Alright, get up point.
Reaper down. Ah, fuck, I'm dead. Get on point, sound point. This
Oh my gosh.
Stay on point, that's our only choice.
Come on. You guys got this. Win this fight.
Get that baby diva in the back.
Get over there. A lot of them are down.
Alright. Get Mark and we'll be fine. Get the Lucia.
Got it.
Good job, guys.
Good one.
Samahan mo ko sa Star Market.
That was a close game. We could have easily lost that.
Hey Viper,
What up?
Did
So
you
Marco,
change your
that's far market.
opinion about it?
Ice monkey, ice. Alright, thank you. Alright, what up, Yubi?
Hey, did you change your opinion about Symmetra?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, if you can play it good, that's awesome. But it just seems like nobody can. Like, I've never met a single solid Symmetra player. Ever. Not even joking. Not even once.
Alright, let's focus.
Sorry, Mr. Kane, I'm straying.
Sorry.
Alright guys, fight on point. Watch out, they're coming right side. 2 of them right side. Focus the Ryan. Ryan's low. Ryan is low. He's getting healed.
Ryan was low.
Ryan's low again. Continue focusing him if you can. Guys, get on point. Especially if you want heals. There we go. Focus the brigade.
Shield down.
Right side. Zen's peeking.
I'm discorded.
Alright, good job, guys. Guys, fight on or near the point. Do not extend. Looking at you, Viper.
Don't dive. Are they going right or left?
Not meaning to hit either.
Oh, got jumped with that fire.
Alright, guys, they're coming right side. Drop down to point. Here they come. Comes Floppy Bacon. Focus the Ryan.
Did not mean
Ryan's low. Ryan's dead. Focus the Junkrat.
Get Brig, actually, if you can, too.
There you go.
Get Diva's nerfing.
Get off point.
I'm off.
Okay. Yeah, we lost this.
I'm out.
We didn't lose it.
Alright.
We didn't lose it.
Never mind.
We're on
Guys,
it.
come back!
No, we're on point.
Yeah, there's a healer and a DPS on point.
Okay.
Guys,
I'm on.
Behind you, Reinhardt, behind you.
There was 3, and then suddenly that we had 2 people on point. It happened very quickly. I'm sorry.
I was in the same boat. I didn't see
Yeah.
Down.
It changed in a second.
Junkrat top left. Oh fuck! I took that Ryan charge.
Get the Ryan. Ryan's dead.
He wasted his ult.
I'm dead.
Guys, back up to point. We don't need to be this close.
Oh, yes.
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Here they come, right side, 2 of them.
God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Viper, you're okay.
Here comes Diva. Focus Diva. Diva's on a mech.
What the
Good start. Focus.
I don't even know what happened. My character just got glitched and I couldn't move or anything. It wasn't like locked in a trap or anything.
Alright. We can still take it. Just get on.
There goes the...
Guys, come on.
2 people are down.
I'm protesting the point right now.
How am I taking so much damage?
Junkrat.
Fuck. Through my shield though?
Yeah, we'll have to reset. Okay. Viper. Get back.
I'm good, you know?
Alright.
Good. Shit.
Okay,
Oops, the tire.
I got it.
You don't have it. Oh.
Senora.
Alright. Let's get together. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? We're all scattering. Okay.
Straight the middle.
They're waiting for a...
Bitch.
We should have had a concentrated push. We all scattered.
Where are we?
Still near the point. We should back
God
up.
damn it.
Yeah, we need to back up.
Why am I stuck here?
We need to reset, yeah. Ah, damn it.
Okay.
Fucking reset.
We
Reset
have
got
it.
it. Guys, come on.
Reset.
Yeah.
Get on the Rhine.
Alright, I have sound barrier. We can go in with that if we need.
There we have to. Get on the Rhine. Go far right.
Far right. Far right, guys. Guys.
Far
right. Far right. Come on.
They're going left right now.
I know. We didn't have all our players. Not a good idea.
Nope. Okay.
Reinhardt is so low. Fuck.
Here, last ditch effort. There you go. Come on. Let's get on. Nice.
Triple kill. Take it, guys.
Good job. Get the...
Watch that high noon.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's just reset. Take him out.
This match is insane.
We got this. We got this. Get on point. This is where 99 will lose it. Just everyone.
Never
at this point,
mind.
get there.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I got no choice. Alright. Shit.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh my god. Nope. I can't get there in time.
Good try, though. Good try. We ended up being scattered more than almost anything else.
Yep.
Not coordinated. Icer, I don't know what you got going in the background there, buddy, but you're kind of, it's not helping. You've got 2-3 people in your background coming through, and it's hard to communicate or know if you're talking to us or not.
Sorry, that was my bad. I had to talk to someone. It was emergent. It was a little bit of an emergency.
That's fine.
Come on, Fox man. Did you try that last time?
I
Oh my
want
God.
to. Might want to consider a comp change.
You can't get basketball with a hammer. You gotta
What do you
use.
want for comp change though?
Maybe something different on DPS.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you want me coming in with Hammond?
Maybe something close. Hammond could work. Yes.
But I'm your Ryan right now, so.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't. No, I thought it was false
He can
words.
tank, I
So
mean,
reset's coming around the back.
shield down, shield down, shield down.
Okay.
Sorry.
Give me a second.
I stuttered really bad on that.
Give me about 2 minutes, okay? Alright.
Shield's going down again.
We need to focus targets. Getting quiet. Get them over here on the right side. We take care of them. We have reset just popping in and out. Not
I'm gonna
focus.
charge. Do you want me to charge?
No, don't. We really need the focus. We need to focus the target.
Focus, John.
Take out. Also try to work on the Arista shield. Take her
Against
out.
the Mercy, going, guys.
Get Junkrat. Or I'm dead. I'm switching Arista.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm going switching to Brig.
Okay.
I can't do anything at Reinhardt on that. I can't get close enough to do any damage.
Gather near the reset. I'm about to pop sound barrier. Okay, that's behind us. Yep. I have sound barrier, guys. We all need to group up in order for me to get the benefit of that.
Shit. That ultimate got me. Sorry.
Shit. God damn it.
Fuck!
Damn it. Fuck it.
What's not happening, Kane?
I know what I need to do. I got ult almost.
It's a little late at this point.
Yeah.
Who the hell
Yep.
revived her?
Dead. We didn't coordinate ults. Poor communication.
Yeah, I think everyone's just kind of tired of this. It's the best I can come up with.
We need, like... I know we're training and this is great, but we need to go against, like, people that are Banished Chaos.
Alright, I'll be right.
Yeah, Reset kicked ass and took names.
Much obliged.
Reaper Steakhouse.
Together and you keep up the teamwork, I definitely believe. Like a lot of like what I'm seeing, like the guy I have who's like high diamond, who's watching us, watching you guys play, he agrees that a lot of you belong higher. So I think that if you guys keep up your work, you could definitely get that coin. You could definitely hit that. Yay! Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it to him.
All sorts was mad at me at the end, and I feel bad.
I was so mad.
Kane.
Done me while I was healing, and I was so annoyed. I was legitimately targeting him because I knew him like I was.
Was a little slow.
Okay, who's that drinking? Because I'm.
That was me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that my mic was that sensitive. I had.
I'll fucking mute both of you.
Yo, please, no.
Not like this.
No. Ew, it's been a broken claw.
I saw you
moist.
I saw you just give into despair at the end. It was bad.
You laugh. One person just ran from Discord because of that word.
No, the best part about that was when after I got the 2K boop, and you just see Foxworth typing.
I don't
Like
know.
just go AFK and accept death.
So were you the one who booped Kane into the well?
Yes.
It was so sad seeing that from his perspective because he could have saved himself, but I think
So
he was
sad.
just-
Alexa, play Despacito. Oh, I don't have Alexa.
Play a sad song. Wait, Kane does.
Oh, please.
Kane's
Please.
Alexa play Despacito.
Sad song.
out of that, Kane, but you just did it.
He accepted death.
Hey Reaper, am I able to pull out some of the team captains into a different channel and get the whole entire thing going with that, and then back into tryouts?
Dude, I don't know if I think we might call it.
Can we do one more game? Can we do
like 7 DPS?
Yo, 1 second. Can we do one more game? Right? It's not tryout, but I'm on one team and my bro Broken Cloud's on the other team.
Oh yeah, boy.
Wait, Cloud.
I got something to settle with this man over here. All right?
Listen,
you see that guy?
guys.
You see that guy over there? Fuck him. Let me fight him.
I'm a nice man, but I got a personal vendetta.
Me too,
Wait,
man.
Cloud.
What?
You're diamond rank and you play McCree a decent bit.
No, I
kind of
Mercy.
want McCree. I'm looking at your hours, you idiot.
No, let's say I'm gonna turn it to private right now. No balls. One second. You think I won't? You think I won't? Yo.
You mean your 176 hours of Genji?
No, shut up.
Dude,
No, you didn't see it. It's private now.
I still have it open, so it might be private, but I still have it open.
No, please.
Ultimate defeat.
So 176 hours of McCree of Genji, 67 hours of McCree.
Start over from the beginning.
Why the
Wait,
Reinhardt?
wait.
That's my question, Cloud.
Yo, dude, the easiest way to carry yourself out of any rank if you're in solo queue is main tank. I'm telling you.
I
Like,
know.
holy shit.
Oh yeah, Ryan will carry you out of
Now,
bronze.
now here's the real question: why do you have 10 hours on Tord?
Okay, I can explain. I have a golden gun, and I had to play him for at least a decent amount of time. All right.
Okay, but Cloud has
I am
67
still
hours on
super
the tree.
disappointed Torb doesn't get a golden turret together with his gold gun.
No,
That is.
no, I bought it because I legitimately thought that. My friend debated me, and he said, "You'll get a golden turret." And I'm like, okay, for the meme and for the golden turret.
That
For
sounds
the
like
value. That
No, it
sounds
was
like
fat.
value.
It was fat.
Hey,
Yeah,
Cloud,
I
did
felt
you
like
know
you
your
said it
best win
sarcastically.
percentage on Bastion?
Probably did. What?
Your best win percentage